Hi, Alex feels dank, man. Who's Alex? Alex is here instantly, first time chatter. How are you the first chatter, Alex? Bedwars is over? Bedwars is over. Ladders are broken. Hi, Bruno. Hi, Superman. No, they just broke ladders. Oh, I need a new title. Thanks, sponsor. I love Sock. Your voice is not loud enough. So my music's too loud is what you're saying? There's that better. Wait, I actually turned my mic down, that's why. There we go. I don't know why my mic was turned down. Did I ever turn noise suppression? There we go. Title? We need a new title. Jediah commented comment of the year on my newest YouTube upload. Jediah commented, I'm a flurple. Phoebe, I hope you know you're the very top of Glosser tier. Down there with Akashi, Flake, Glosser. Well, because, like, that tier sucks because, like, what it represents, because people think it means they're, like, Glosser. But it's like, Phoebe, it's like people who I find funny who also piss me off sometimes. Like, that's literally what it is. So, like, you don't embody what anyone else there embodies. Like, you're the funniest of them all. But you do piss me off sometimes. Because you guys all piss me off. Kashi and Flake aren't funny, though. Yeah, but... Flake makes my thumbnails, you know? So I have to tell him he's funny, right? Even if he's not funny, right? Yeah, Poppy. You would never say any slurs or anything. Hey, Brandon. Oh, we put him in Mudblood at first, but then he complained about not being in the same tier as Flake, so I put him right next to his boyfriend. No, you're still making my thumbnails, Flake, because you love me. Mwah. See, I just gave you a kiss, Flake, so now everything's okay. Hi, Brandon. Brandon almost made his way to Dewey tier, but then I came to my senses. I have lice. Say sorry right now. Is he Dewey tier? He should be, just based on the fact that I can talk about baseball to him. Did you reconsider my suggestion? Maybe you're Toledo, Poppy, but again... I never scratch my hair. Why are you sighing? Can we not sigh? Am I just listening to Lupe? Oh. Forgotten again? You were forgotten. I put you on the viewer tier list. You were Dewey tier. Are you solo queuing? Yeah, I'm solo queuing. Oh, the immigration tier? Yeah, no, you were Dewey tier. It was mad funny, thank you. It's always good. Whenever I rank things, people enjoy it. Because you've been here from, like, the start. Doesn't matter, just not working? What's the title of my stream? I was gonna queue ranked with Jediah, but then... What about me, though? I don't think you got ranked, Lily. But you'd be, like, a Toedo. But you'd be, like, a high-tier Toedo. You aren't valued the same as Akashi, though. Because, like, what you realize is, like... I'm not, like, ranking people as how I value them as a friend. Like, I'm just, like, as a viewer. As a friend, you're, like, a top 3 friend of all time. We just argue too much. Put Akanchi? I know. I put Akanchi too high, but I felt bad. I felt bad because how active Akanchi is for, like, how annoying he is, you know? The pity got to me. I should have left him in Mudblood. You should have? Yeah, that's my fault for not leaving him in Mudblood. Yes, yes, Flake, please complain about your new issue. Flake, my dearest friend and thumbnail maker who will continue to make thumbnails for me. Please complain about your issues. Hi, Renex. Do you guys like the TV remote? Yeah, the one that you almost kissed, but then your friend ruined it? Because men, am I right? She drank your water today? You basically did kiss, yeah. Flank is so European, and Hakashi is so British. Interesting, Flake. I don't know how to answer your like conundrum, because whenever like I'm talking to somebody, like I don't know. I don't I can't pay attention to anyone else. I can only focus on one person at once. Exclamation point mouse. Well, then why does it matter that there's another girl that's attractive? Or, like, if she's not talking to you? Or which one are you, like... I mean, like, sure, Lily, nothing's keeping him from keeping his options open, but that's not how I function, so that's... So I guess it's just not the advice I would give, because it's not what I would do in that situation, but it is an option. But also, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to say what I would do. Actually, Flake, you can't only have one. You could have none. Yeah, you have the #1 all-time clip. Wait, that killed both? I don't know. Bro, if she like likes you and you fuck with her, why would you like want to like talk to anybody else? I don't know. That's what I struggle with. That was freaking poggers. Besides the fact that the server is lagging. Need a duo? Fuck you, Poppy. No, I'm just looking right now. The server's lagging too much. I don't want to play doubles. Hey, Fox. I don't know, you're allowed to just be friends with somebody if they're funny, Glosser. Mean and rude? Mean and rude that the server's lagging, I agree. Did I call you Glosser? Sorry, I was in a call with Glosser for like 3 hours before I went live. It was only like 2. No, I really enjoyed it, actually. I enjoyed the time I spent with Glosser. We were trying to get Rhinox banned from ranked bedwars. Hey, Glosser. And Glosser was trying to get me banned for blackmail. So, like, we were trying to get each other banned. Why am I on 2.5 hearts? Lily, you're an NPC, by the way. Bro, I texted my cousin last night, right? Because, like, my grandma was talking about him, and I was like, wait, my cousin turned out to be such a goat. So I messaged my 15-year-old cousin saying, you got aura? And then he responded with, thanks, you too, and then he told me to get a job. Alright, okay. No DNA test needed? Yeah, none needed. He's my cousin. Flake judging his women based off height. Raffle. Realistically, if you go for whichever girl you choose to go for, the other one has to be forgotten about. If you go for one and ever like regret your decision, it's not gonna work out. So you have to just commit to whatever you're gonna do, and you can't have regret. Why is it crazy, BG Flame 2? I have to show off the new nails. I don't know, Flake. I don't know what to tell you. What did he do, Yuso? Lose what, Lily? Oh, better CS. BG Flame 2. I pinged in my server. You didn't say anything. And you weren't here yesterday when I did it, so... I went by based off watch time leaderboard, and you weren't high enough on the leaderboard to get added, apparently. You were at work the past 24 hours? Unlucky. Not my fault you're at work for 24 hours. Gotta check the Discord pings. You want to be included in things? I don't know, like... I did my best to be inclusive. Will you stop being mean? I'm only being mean because it's BG Flame 2 and I know he can take it. No, I said Towedo, not Flurple. Towedo was it was below Goat Lurkers. Above Glosser tier. Hand cam? Yeah, because I got new nails. You can't take me? No, if anyone's mean to me today, I'll ban them. I probably won't stream for that long today. Well, like, not as long as I want to, but I'll probably only do, like, 3 hours. I am emo. That's kind of the long-term goal, Flake. Dyeing my hair darker wasn't enough of a sign for you? God, the server isn't even lagging. Exactly. See? Juniper. What is the mouse? Exclamation point mouse. I love saying Juniper instead of Jupiter. Makes me feel so dumb. Exclamation point sex? All of it. Oh my god, that's aura. Whoever added that command has so much aura. I need new music to listen to. But nobody who I know has a good taste in music, so it's over for me. DM, you're gonna send me bad music. What kind? Exactly, I don't know what kind of music I want to listen to. That's the whole issue. And I can't be vulnerable enough to say, I don't, like, you know, to listen to new music. So, it's over. Listen to more Alt-J? Alt-J wasn't interesting enough. Wushy's my daddy. I have music? Poppy. You're gonna send me some of that, like... You're gonna send me some of that Spanish-speaking stuff. Not the vibe I'm looking for right now. Just slap on some Lupe? That's deadass just what I've been doing, ASAP. Because, like, I literally, like... Like, it's literally all I've been doing is just slap on some Lupe. Somebody tried to tell me daydreaming was better than wave files last night. They also said Kick Push is better than wave files, which, like, Kick Push is an amazing song, but, like, I don't know. The only song I could, like... The only song I think I can realistically, like, take over Kick Put, or like, wave files, I mean, is, like, Mural. But I think the storytelling in wave files is just so much better. And I value that, you know? Flake, why are you just spamming all the commands? Are you bored? Yeah. Hi, Isore. Who's bored? I just want the server sub lagging. Oh, you're talking... I called Flake bored. Mural is better? Yeah, like, I can understand, like, someone saying Mural's better. But for me, personally, I think Wave Files is better. But, like, Daydreaming, I don't know, like, how Daydreaming and, like, Wave Files can even be compared. I'm, like... Mural just, like... Mural just, like, beats, fucking Wave Files, like, on, like, a... you know... Like, the lyrical standpoint in like, the rhyming, right? But, like, from a storytelling standpoint, it's why I love Wave Files. What's Rule 2? Yeah, I didn't go through 300 names of people, because, like, I went through, like, the top, like, 250, 200. What's Rule 4? You just missed out, BG Flame 2. If you would have checked the pings in my Discord server, you would have made it. So it's all on you if you think about it. Rule 2, don't beat women. Oh, that's a good rule. We should probably keep that rule. Next year? Yeah, next year. I relate to that rule on a spiritual level. You're really waiting for that OnlyFans to drop. Trevor Bauer doesn't like that rule. My favorite Cy Young Award winner. Nice, Poppy. Poppy, this is why you're Glosser tier. You just have to say Josie ASAP. You don't have to do the exclamation point. Thanks for lurking, Lily. Checked if the OnlyFans was here yet. Found out it wasn't. Went to lurk. Broken heart emoji. Good question. Do you, like, I'm very conflicted on that thought. Q ranked? No, ladders are broken. I was gonna Q ranked, but ladders are broken. I should, like, start, like, my, like, deep moral confliction on, like, selling my body. I remember you was conflicted, yeah. I don't know. ASAP. That's not even why, like, why morally, like, I have the issues with it. Well, okay, so, okay. Salt fields. Okay, so this is like the moral dilemma. The moral dilemma is I have no moral dilemma with someone selling their body. Like, I don't care. Like, make your fucking bag, sell your fucking body. Like, I support that. Like, I fuck with sex workers. Like, get your bag. The moral dilemma is the fact that, like, within, like, trans girls and stuff like that, like, a lot of the, like, popular representations of it are people who, like, you know, which, like, are all inherently sex workers, so it's, like, just very sexualized. But yeah, I'd fucking sell my body with no moral problems on that end. It's more about, like, representing the community, though. Because it's not like it's... I have no issue, personally, just, like, the community gets so sexualized that it just, like, feeds into that. So that's where the moral dilemma comes from. But I'd get my fucking bag. Glosser, you're a minor. I don't know if I worded my point exactly, but I think you get that, what I was trying to say. June. What's up, Dawson? Yeah, there is. So I don't know, I guess, like, if the capitalist greed gets to me, then yeah, I probably would do it. But if like, I don't know. I think, honestly, like, if I could make money doing it, I probably would just do it. Like, throw my morals aside. Like, if I saw a true market for it. It's also a lot of work, so maybe not. ASAP. It's like trans women get sexualized. Trans women can't really, like, be, like, you know, like, there's still a lot of places that discriminate against them, so, like, historically they were forced into sex work, right? Like, so it's just, like, you know, like, feeding into that, where it's, like, that's kind of how, like, how it's, like, kind of treated, though. Like, if you're attractive, it's more, like, acceptable to be trans, you know? And also just, it's, like, just very, like... It's, like, very sexualized without, like, true compassion for it. Well, if you had compassion for groups to begin with, you don't really sexualize them, but you're allowed to be attracted to people. But you can support sex workers and still have compassion. You, like, think about it, like... There's nothing wrong with sex work. Well, exactly, but, like, some people don't admit that to themselves, so they don't actually, like, have compassion for, like, the person who the penis is attached to. It's just a way for them to like penis and have it not be a guy because of... Bro, it's time to give up on that ticket, man. Oops. You're not going to sleep, Glosser. Oh, you feel sick. Hope you feel better, Glosser. Thank God Glosser's gone, am I right, chat? Because I want Glosser to feel better, man. She needs to get what back? She needs to get her aura back. Probably not. I was gonna employ Glosser for something, but he didn't want to work. Actually, he took the job offer that never started. Because he's addicted to ranked bedwars. I need to get a job. What job are you gonna get? What'd you offer him to do? I offered him a job. I can't leak the job. Because then people would know they're like, I'm hiring for that position. That's a good job. No, I'm not hiring for that position. It's to be part of the Sleeping Reese, you know, corporation. Yeah, you're a part of the Sleeping Reese Corporation. You're a Sleeping Reese Corporation intern. Unpaid intern. But you're still very high ranking in the company, even though you're an unpaid intern. Yeah, that's like, but like, you're like an unpaid CEO, Flake. Unpaid creative designer. I was trying to get Glosser to go through all my Twitch clips and make shorts out of them. Because I need someone to do that again. Because Introvertly's gone. End of an era. And I'm not doing that. The cash on my desk is more than your house. Am I in the quality control department? You're not part of the Sleeping Reese Corporation. There's only like there's only a couple members. Oh, sorry. I'll stop talking. No, like, my mods are technically a part of the Sleeping Reese Corporation. Do I get, like, a Sleeping Reese alumni benefits? Yeah, basically. I don't rep, you do rep. Whether you like it or not, you're part of the Sleeping Reese Corporation. I mean, you could quit your job whenever. Like, you have free will to quit your job. You could if you wanted to, but I don't think you want to. Because you wouldn't do that to me. You wouldn't make me sad. Thank God the server isn't lagging. Like, there's literally a mods union. Like... Yeah, you can tell Flake doesn't live with any women. Hi, Rex. How are you? I don't know. Fine, how about you? I'm okay. Why are we just fine? Why aren't we good? I want to play with you. Those are redeemable if you get enough channel points. I want the server to stop being so laggy. No, I can't give channel points. Why is green middle? It's probably not this laggy. Hope that guy's happy. He got himself killed. And for what? Oh wait, that would have been top 5 play of the week in 2019. Oh man. Yeah, what were you doing back in 2019? I wasn't scared even for a second that I had just died. Oh, so you're not Twitch TOS age, so I should ban you? This is my favorite house remix. Can these guys push me? But you can't climb ladders, they're broken, yeah. What are you saying okay bro to? Thank God this server isn't even lagging. This is a fun experience on Hypixel. Ladders are so dead, I'm very aware. I was gonna queue ranked, and then I'm like, oh, ladders aren't a functioning part of bedwars today, so I probably shouldn't queue ranked. So I'm not queuing ranked. At night. Hi, Squirrelhead. No, what if you place ladders on your bed? And, you drop to, break a bed, and you get stuck on a ladder. We have different definitions of peak, my friend. What? Look at my little pinky just laying up in the air while I bridge. Thank God I bought arrows. Huh, Brandon? Because I'm not going to solo queue doubles on my man. The fact that he says can't leak means he actually watches them. There actually is a channel. I can't wait for them to send you to space. Did you just link a mommy ASMR? This guy's the O Matthews skin. Okay, I didn't want blocks to be placed there anyways. Yep, I'm guessing that is a mommy ASMR based on their responses. I think I queued a ranked game while listening to those once. Was that me? Or is that somebody else? What are you question marking? What's a blunder? Like, what was a blunder? I know what a blunder is, like... It makes it sound like I don't know what a blunder is. What the... Okay, I have no diamonds. I'll probably go mid. Do I have iron in my chest? I just threw. It's okay, I can just say the server is lagging. That's why I fell bridging. He's gonna fireball me. Yep. He missed though. I do need to change this cape. Can you send me a hex code? Just TP into me. I don't even care. Okay, I slightly care. I lied. I care. It's not gonna, like, change today, though, because that's just how it fucking works, man. Why this color? Wow, the water's so good. Oh my god, these fights are impossible. Is do your top left of my screen? Oh, because the pack. Oh my god. My webcam covers the top left of my screen in, like, OBS, so, like, I couldn't see. That's because that's the pack icon. wholly blind. They're probably Invis on my bed. They got M's. Oh no, I see ball. Does my teammate save our bed? Did they grab the diamonds? They did. Well, wish me luck on this clutch. On this endeavor into the universe. Oh my god. Purple diamonds? Purple diamonds. I don't know, I didn't recolor the pack. Could my server stop lagging? I want to play Hypixel Bed War on a server that is not lag. No, the title of the stream is I'll Never Love Again. Eminem reference? Is that Eminem reference? Was the title of the stream not I'll Never Love Again? I thought that was like the title of the stream the whole time. Isn't that what Phoebe made it? Did someone change it again and I didn't see it? It's a bad stream title, I can't lie, but who am I to complain? Doesn't really like attract the attention. Like, being emo is fine in a title, but like, why will I never love again? I don't know, does someone saying I'll never love again make you want to click and like find out? I wasn't born in 2020. There we go. That's like a more like, you know, it begs the question. Look at my pinky. I'm watching my pinky while I speed bridge. It just kind of like sits there. Well, I am an attention seeker, so that's good. People need to know what I am before they click on the stream. I don't know, that's a good question. That still ties into the same theory, though. That, like, of time being money. Because you have to spend your time giving someone attention, so it's still like a form of currency. Yeah, exactly. I messed up the head hitter. Don't shut your bitch ass up, June. I think everything. I think the concept of time being money is more saying like time is like a currency. So you'd have to view time as a currency, just like how everything costs money. Like everything costs time. That's like the whole theory of time being money is like viewing time as a currency. But I think you're aware of that. You're just like, whatever. I'm getting too analytical. I think everything like way too analytically. Shit, that guy threw a block. There's the follow. Oh my god, what a block in. Hello, how are you? TS so cold. I'm sorry I'm so ugly and unlovable, Salt Fields. Why is bro trying on nons? I don't know, I feel like trying. If you don't use your mechanics, you lose them. If you don't use it, you lose it. Am I right? Can I, like, I thought okay, that's what was going wrong. No! Whatever. He can just live on one, I don't care. Wait, he jumped down into the water. Aw. Have you ever been to Electric Ladyland? Wait, we don't need ladders. We do not need ladders. Why have I been buying water on the first rush? I'm not tapped into the strategies. How much are cobwebs? Okay. Yeah, server is lagging passage. And ladders are broken. I can hear my blocks. Huh! Wow. Good server. Alright. Fights are just not possible. Now I'm coughing. Oh my god. Oh, oh. Alright, I got it next game. I just need to be better. So seductive. I'll take you to the candy shop. Don't let you get your lollipop. Oh my girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'll take you to the candy shop. Don't know where they to what I got. Sleepy Enchanted left me. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa. Waiting for 3 gold takes too long. Wow, look at this bridge I'm making. I'm a loser. I'm watering my first rush. I'm a loser. Alright, you can just swim up, man. I don't know what's going on with you. Wait, I just got to double extend on blocks that I wasn't supposed to be able to place. It's really funny. The Lost Dog. That's my first rush the other way. Hi, Starson. I'm alright, how are you? Today's been pretty good so far, besides the fact that, like, necklace clasps are undefeated against me. Necklace clasps. Like, the thing you have to, like, you know, like how, like, when you have a necklace, it's like, you put it around your neck, and then you, like, have to, like, whatever. Yeah. Those things are so hard for me to fucking, like, do. That's fair. I can just skip this guy. Oh wait, his bed's already gone. So I showered, so I had to take it off. And it took me... Probably took me, like, at least 5 minutes to take it off, which kind of fucking annoying. And then after my shower, I tried for, like, 3 minutes to put it back on, gave up, and then had to try for, like, another 3 minutes later. Like, just, like, 10 minutes of my life that, like, to do a simple task. It's like a half moon. I saw it and I liked it, and I'm like, alright, I'm sleeping Reese, you know? The moon fits the vibe. I'll probably show it on stream at some point, but I'm just... It's under my sweatshirt most days, and, right now, today I'm doing hand cams. I got my nails done yesterday. That guy was so rich. This guy's also so rich. I wanted a diamond axe. What is that? My nails remind you of hot? Hot? Oh. Yeah, they're just black. But, like, everything's black. Everything I get now is black. Biological father? Interesting. Black is the best color. Black is so good. Wow, look at that. Look at that aura. Tragedy. Who pinged me an RBW? Oh, ladders are banned in ranked bedwars. Am I gonna queue that same Nick and the other guy again? Because they've been on orbit twice. Nope. Hopefully this orbit game isn't as laggy. Oh my god, I tried to get that hit and I just missed it. No! I hate you and everything you stand for! What's the story behind tomato? What do you call a patient tomato? Yeah, I didn't mean to walk in, Brano. Doesn't split with me, then invites me to a party. A tomato. Like a tomato, but... Oh, get a job. Like their bed's gone. El Aura. I'm just going back to diamonds then. Is this a screenshot of the tier list? My bed gone. We have no bed defense. Bro. Make the template and I got you. Did my teammate deserve that? He didn't split with me, so yeah. Cash isn't a GM, that's a manager. Alright, bye Lily, thanks for being here. Oh, I can't place a ladder. Is it? If you DM me on Discord, I can send my profile. I should just put it in my Discord server. I'm doing what to? Like a manager tier list? I don't know, bro. I can't rate managers. Because my take on some of the managers is going to be like... Interesting. Like, Rocco Baldelli sucks, I'm a fan of Boone. I'm a Boone fan. What the fuck is the Blue Jays manager's name? Because the Blue Jays manager's name, he's going in, he's going in F. Cash can go in F as well, I guess. If we want to hate on Cash. Got invis. Sixth inning, yeah, that's the same reason why, I don't know, like, manager tier list is hard, though, because, like, I don't, like, watch all the games. Like, GM tier list is easy, because I watch how they develop players, what trades they make, how they draft. Like, Peter Bendix is, like, obviously, like, one of the higher tier GMs right now, like. Thanks for looking, sorry, sir. Can we hit a quick exclamation point stats? What's up, Rexy? Quit bedwars for Quake duels? I don't really enjoy Quake duels. I'm pretty okay. I don't like it enough to quit bedwars for it. He had no blocks. I'm in deep thought. Is anyone else in deep thought? Rip. Started French kissing, so it didn't see moi. Peg me platypus. Take everything you have until you don't even have an opinion. Nice. So real? What, Brandon? I should start bedwars coaching. I need more disposable income. They pinged something to they pinged in Pugs today, saying like, if anyone under 18 is caught gambling, like you're losing your Pugs. And if you report them, you get ELO. I would ELO farm. That's really funny. Does that apply to wagers as well? I think they're reworking wagers. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. I don't have a pickaxe. Let's go there together, buddy. They had made one in the past. Because Maroon's in, like, the wagers in the server, I'm pretty sure. New York City! You are now rapping. Oh, you can actually tell a difference in the diamond and stone sword. Not like that big, but normally you can't in, like, packs like this. Packs of this color. Middle men, Brenna? That's a good one. I know it is, Brenna. That's why I like pointing out ones that are gender universal. Breno, you know this is half of the reason why I put Fox above you? Cause like he cares, you know. Even if he, he doesn't actually care, but like he would LARP that he cared if he was below you. Like if he was below you, he'd be so annoying to me instead. Like the moment I was gonna make a viewer tier list, he was either gonna be really annoying to me or really annoying to you. So I'd rather have you deal with it. And he's also done a lot of stuff for the Twitch as well. She's asexual. Otherwise, sure, why not? Yeah, but like what you don't realize is without Dead Fisho, I don't get brainwashed, so. Dead Fisho put like the brainwashing process in order. In motion. Server's still, like, absolutely dying. I'm not playing ranked today. It's like I'm impersonating Chief? What the? Why is bedwars over? Because ladders are broken. Oh, that's probably why. I'll show you. Oh, they fixed them! Ladders are fixed! Life is worth living again. Someone tell my favorite ranked bedwars owner, Sovox. Sovox is such a good dude, man. I'm so happy he's part of my ranked bedwars staff team. Why is protection 10 in my game? Yeah, there is a new server. My bed's probably gone. Even though we have a trap, I'm not running back. I'm lazy. I don't want to run back. Ugh. Always me having to save the bed. I was gonna get help from my teammate, but I'll just take the 1v1 from bed on no HP. Doesn't matter. Wait, Fireball of the Year? Can you check its... I don't know how to say his fucking name. Kaiao's aura? Oh, their bed's gone as well. Wait, no, that's yellow, sorry. Can you check my teammate's aura? Can you check Towado's aura? Can you check my aura? Can we get our daily aura checks on everyone that's important? Interesting. Didn't list Brano? So, I have negative aura today. Oh, like, what are these random spawn-ins? Like, just... Okay, Toedo has 1,000 aura. Ooh, Flurple's not feeling too hot today. How about Glosser? Oof. How about Glosser? What's Glosser's aura looking like? Because he's sick today, so, like, we'll see if, like, is being sick an aura loss or an aura increase. That's what I thought. True aura farmers don't get sick. Bro, I love it, but I hate what the emote is for, but also it also makes it funny at the same time. I'm alright. How are you? I'm alright until I get really overwhelmed later, which is gonna happen at some point, so that's when I stop being alright. Yeah, I'm motivated to chase the bag, am I right? Hashtag bag chaser. How many subs am I at? Am I actually at 337? That's the real 347, that's the real question. Do you know what came yesterday? Who came in the mail? Who came in the mail? The sombrero came. If I hit 250 subs, you guys can get a sombrero. Or 350 subs, you guys can get a sombrero stream. I'll start, like, actually trying to come up with things for sub goals. But now that I have the sombrero, you guys, if we hit 350, I'll fucking do a fucking sombrero stream. Hey, Chingling. You take them back to your base, but what the hell is a comfy pillow? I like how we have a comfy pillow commando for be the funniest thing. Wait, my team from last game is my first rush. Here you guys go. You learned a new strategy today. Because that works. You gotta learn the water strats. Get a job, B-Sweaty. Okay, ladders are still kind of glitchy. They just work for that one time for some reason, apparently. Wait. Yeah, okay. I should stop putting my trust in the ladders. I need to make, like, avenues around, too, like... Just so I don't get stuck having to go through the middle. God, I wish I could hear you roar, Fox. What about me? Brano, you have a girlfriend, bro. I can't say things like that. Someone sent me a Snapchat. Shout out to the person who Snapchatted me. Why'd you stop snapping me? Because I stopped going on Snapchat. I literally didn't go on Snapchat for 3 weeks. Because I lost my streak with Gabe, and I was like, okay, so I don't need to go on Snapchat anymore. So I didn't go on Snapchat for 3 weeks. I had 1 snap streak, and I lost it. Now I have 1 again. But I've been going on Snapchat to talk to my cousins. But I've literally told them that I prefer they text me, but, like, I like checking their stories and stuff because they use it, but I don't really use Snap. I've had Snap since I was, like, 11, and I only have, like, 150k Snap score. Like, I'm pure. I'm not really a Snapchat user. But we say that, but, like, let's not talk about how many Discord messages I probably have lifetime. Holf. Brando might be the only person here who would have more lifetime Discord messages than me. I can't think of, like, anybody else. Yeah. I mean, Brano. I know that if you combine all of the ranked bedwars, just the ranked bedwars, I'm probably like 400k in ranked bedwars. Like, yeah. And then the no life Discord, I no lifed. That's funny. And then I also at one point talked a good bit in the Hypixel Bedwars Discord on my old Discord account. Yeah, Breno, I'm probably like 1.5 mil. Like, and that might be like me being like that might be me being like lowballing it. I don't know. Probably like around there. I used to talk so much on Discord. I hate your tattoos, Breno. I want to get tattoos. Yeah, but I've used... I can check on this account. Like, I can check on this account, sure. E-Sweaty. But I've used 3 other Discord accounts. Yeah, I deleted them. Guys, should I get a face tattoo? I need to get piercings before I think about getting tattoos, but I do need to get piercings. Because that is something that I want. Nose rings are so hot. Oh my god, of course. But, like, being, like, a mute, like, kind of, like, sways it a little bit too much for me, Brano. Because, like... Go for the limitless throat tattoo? Alright, man. You know what the best part about having a viewer tier list is now? Now I can be like, you just went down a tier. I've seen the DM walls. I've seen the DM walls computer can make. Brano and I. Hey, Mr. Custard. Mr. Custard, did you see the viewer tier list? I haven't finished it. You got to yourself, though, didn't you? I go over, like, everybody again at the end as well. Bro, is that what I think it is, Brenna? Bro, I forgot to put him on the fucking list, Mr. Co. I can't even lie. He would be like a Toedo, though. Or maybe he'd be in Mudblood, because bro has a child. Go take care of your kid. Get out of the Sleeping Reese chat. Why do I never drink my pots? This is why I don't buy pots, by the way, because I just never drink them. Where are you going? Shower? You hate me. Bro, I've been spending so much thought on, like, what I would do if I ruled the world lately. Like, if I had the power to do whatever I wanted, I've been thinking about that so much. You already rule the world? True. I do already rule the world, but if I had the power to, like, make changes in the world, what changes would I make? That's not even what I like when I'm thinking about in my terms. Make Sky... interesting. The first thing that I would say, when I say it, though, everyone, like, responds to it negatively. One of the first things I would do is I would add more years of school. That's one of the first things I would do. Because win-wise, I think in our modern day capitalist society, it's too like prefaced and preferenced on like people growing up too fast. So I would want the first couple of years of school to be more about just letting kids be kids and not having to like ramp it up so quick. Like, especially now, like, we like, our expected lifespans are, like, you know, longer than they've ever been, right? And yet we want people to have their lives all figured out by the time they're, like, graduating college when they're, like, you know, 22. Like, what? So then they can spend their, like, what? What's the average lifespan? Who's got me with the average lifespan? I don't know. It's at least in the 60s, right? Yeah, at least 3. So I think what you do is, like... I don't know, like, my cousin... I'm pretty sure my cousin gets, like, homework in fucking, like, kindergarten. Like, he's, like... And to me, that's just fucking wild. Like, just let kids be kids. Grade 3. It's like 78. See? It's 78. So we're expecting, like, kids to pick what they're gonna do and all these things before their brain is even fully developed. Like, your brain doesn't fully develop till you're 25. You graduate college when you're 22, and then you, like, go to school for that profession that, like, you know, is supposed to do for your whole life. Like, you know, like, or, like, depending on, like, circumstances, everything's different. But... I don't know, I think you create an environment where it's like, one, you try to make it so, like, kids grow up actually enjoying the school environment, you know? Like, when they're younger, you more try to get them to enjoy going to school, you know? Less work, more play in the earlier years of school. I think it was a lot of me, like, a lot of my, like, first, like, attempts of worldview was, like, viewing how would I do education. So just, like, I don't know, you just space everything out more. Because the way that, like, society is now is, like, everybody wants to grow up so fast. Because, I mean, again, the way that our, like, society is, where it, like, wants to churn out workers and all this stuff, you know, and churn out people, it wants you to grow up fast. You know, the quicker you become a worker, the more useful you are. To, like, you know, big corporations and stuff like that. So the quicker you grow up, the more useful you do become. Kids don't benefit the powerful outside of using them as, like, talking points. Because kids don't work. Yeah, exactly. Which I've always, like... Which I've always struggled, like, with, like win-wise, because, like, I've always, like, thought to myself, well, it's like, I agree, school needs to cultivate more understanding. But how do we create an environment where there is more understanding in schools, you know? Where it's like, how do we teach that? And I think, like, a good way to, like, combat that is, okay, make schools go on longer. Like, just give them more time and ease them into things. There'd also be I'd also get rid of standardized testing. I don't know, it's just like creating a society where it's like, being young and not knowing what you're doing is fine. Like, not creating... Yeah, like, not, maybe not 20 years, but, like, again, like, your brain fully develops when you're 25, maybe, like, you could say, like, on the 27, so that could be, like, 20 years, if you want to do that, Brano, yeah, if you want to, like, argue that. But it's, like, supposed to be, like, you know, school isn't supposed to be something that's, like, viewed negatively upon. I don't know, it's really funny in ranked bedwars. I go into ranked bedwars and Levechi's like, you're a dropout, like, just plays, like, Levechi's telling me that it's just in my life, which is really funny, but, like, his reasons behind it is, like, interesting. Yeah. That guy just didn't move. Are you American, Windwise? I'm guessing you are. Damn, we might be redoing bedwars CS next weekend. Hi, Winchar. Hi, Winchar. See, he got put in the random, or in the goat lurkers tier. Now he feels pressured to talk. Look what I did. Yeah, Windwise. I think the American education system is, oh, Starry is my first rush. That's funny. Is more focused on like memorization. There you go. Than it is about like teaching how to learn. That's what you need to be teaching kids. You need to be teaching kids how to learn, how to think. Like, not like how to know things. That's fire, that's fire. The fact that actually, like, got me pressure. Yeah. But I also, like, the issue is, like, with the current, like, it's just not enough focus on education. Like, I don't know. Like, I genuinely, like, that's what I was, like, saying in terms of, like, paid professions. I genuinely don't know how many I can put above teacher. Like, because also the issue with the style of teaching, because this is also the reason. The reason for, like, the style of teaching that would, like, be the most beneficial, you need more teachers. Because the teachers have to be more hands-on. And I don't blame the teachers in the current society for not being very hands-on. You have to deal with so much. But it's like, I don't know. Teachers play such a big role into our children's development. Damn. I'm just so dead here. Oh my god, he's on 0! Yeah, I mean... that's like my, that's like my biggest problem in, like, and, like, when I'm, like, trying to build my worldview, buying cobwebs over water because he dropped me a gold, is, like, what do I do about violent offenders? Because, like, I think, like, petty crimes exist a lot because of society. But, like, violent offenders, I feel like, exist regardless of, like... That's, like, way more of, like, a per-case basis. A lot of, like, violent crimes. Besides mass murders, though, I blame society for mass murders. Double nick in my game. It's pretty simple. Prisons are just a modern form of slavery. Capitalism always needs people to like exploit. So when they lost slaves, they had to create prisons. Why do you think prisons are privatized in America? Yeah. But like I think that's my issue too with like the violent criminals, because like I don't know if I want a prison in my perfect society. But then what do we do with like, you know, violent criminals? Maybe you just make mental health, maybe you just also invest more into, like, mental health institutions and stuff like that, and... That's probably the real play. Where am I in the viewer list? Lorp, you'd be in Toledo. You didn't tell me to put you on the list, and I was going by people who had the most watch time, Lorp. Have I said that? Have you heard me say that? Because I'm on the record of saying that all the time. But that's not really practical. And I accept that not really being practical, but... That's why you also just would want to create a... If you're in a society where everyone's better educated, maybe everybody doesn't need therapy. Lorp, exactly. You gotta start checking my server. That's like the question you have to ask, like, in that situation, though. That's why you go to therapy? I go to therapy because I'm incredibly mentally ill. No, I was in therapy before I dropped out. But I'm saying other intelligent people around you to be able to support you emotionally. Like, if you're around a bunch of good people who are there to support you, then you don't need, like, you might not need to go to therapy. But then also then the argument becomes, if everyone was just in therapy, then everyone would be able to be each other's therapists better. Well, this is why this would never happen under a capitalist regime. Mental health only becomes an issue if, like, too many people start killing themselves. Or too many people start killing each other, but... That's the end here. No! That pearl took so long! Why are pearls so heavy? Yeah, I should have jumped off. I thought I would have enough time to, like, eat my gap and have it land. Yeah, I know. Who is the big J and the notorious E? Oh. Here, I turned it up a little bit, even though it's almost over. Oh, that double Nick team is in my game again. Matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, know that I'm crazy about you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Slow day at the office today. Bro, I do need to change my tags, don't I? And femboy will never be one of my tags. I want new panels. You can't add tags. Oh, that guy's legit. I thought that guy was cheating, so I... Never wrong. Yeah, I mean, I went to a private school, so... So, you know... I was very lucky for the schooling that I got. Did you watch the White Rapper Paradox Wins Why? There is no stats command for YouTube. Yeah, gotta get to it. I'm gonna need a DM after you watch it, being like, wow, this changed my life. And then I'll give you more learning processes to do. Everyone needs to lock in and learn about Steiner education. What is that? Well, Steiner was a person who created a school. And then, now how many Steiner schools are there? Now there's like over 1,000, okay. 1,000 Waldorf Steiner schools worldwide with an additional 1,900 Waldorf kindergartens. There you go. So it kind of grew in popularity. Hello, hello, hello. I went to, yeah, I went to a Waldorf school. And then I switched to a public high school for 9th grade, and it was a fucking culture change. Holy shit, it was so bad. Culture shift of hell. What are the differences? I didn't take a standardized test till 7th grade, and the only reason I took a standardized test in 7th grade is because people in my... Because, like, we needed to know them because people were taking entry exams into high school, for starters. Didn't get letter grades till 6th grade. I still had 2 recesses. I still had 2 recesses in fucking, you know, 8th grade. I don't think we got homework till like 3rd grade, 3rd or 4th grade. Like, I can't lie. Or it was, like, very, like, minimal homework. Can you tell it's influenced my decisions? You also... You keep so you keep the same teachers. So, like... You have, like, one main teacher that, like, kind of teaches, like... Like, we had the same teacher teach us math, English, like, history, and science. We had the same teacher teach us all 4 of those things. And then we had, like, our German teacher, Spanish teacher, gym... What else is there? I guess, like... Well, there was orchestra and then band. So, like... But you kept those same teachers year to year. So, and everyone in the grade goes to the same classes. Like, no one has like differential schedules in the grade. So like it kind of, part of the environment is because it's so small, which is why like I've always struggled with saying like how practical it is because it requires like to be small and it's way more hands-on because of the size of the school. Yeah, I had the same one teacher teach me all of those subjects and history. And most of history is taught through stories, like not like, you know, any like textbooks or anything like that, like just like stories. That sounds bad. I don't think that's bad. I think the idea that you need to like specialize in something to teach like grade level in it is a bad thought. Because this is like grade level. What is bedwars? What is bedwars? I'm still trying to answer that question myself. Yeah, this was like I went there from 2nd to 7th grade and I had the same teacher teach me all those things while I was there. Everyone also had to write in cursive. We wrote in cursive from 4th grade up. A lot of interesting things that we did. I was allowed to not write in cursive. I was the only person in my class who didn't write in cursive because that's how bad my handwriting is. It's not even a good copy of Bed Fight though. But, what I was saying, what I wanted, like, the point I didn't get to finish, though, is because of, like, the small, like, class sizes, and since, like, you keep the same teachers and everything like that, it creates, like, way more of, like, a family environment. Like, you feel way more like you're part of a family than, like, you're part of a class. Which is, like, one of the ways that, like, describe the education is, like, it does, like, a good job of, like, teaching empathy. Because everyone is treated the same, basically. You know, like, no one's picking different classes and stuff like that. So it's about, like, teaching people how to, like, think and, like, empathy and treat everyone the same. Yeah, that's the issue. It's obvious, it'd be hard to replicate on a big scale, which is why you would need, like, so many more teachers. And so many more schools. I'm down for a bridge fight, man. Let's bridge fight. Every class also had to do a play every year. So yes, I've been in 7 plays. Yeah, so and then like I forget what grade we started the recorder at, but we all learned how to play the recorder. Like we all played the recorder. And then in 4th grade, in 4th grade, everybody starts orchestra, because there wasn't a band then. Like, but then we got a band teacher. So once we got a band teacher, all the people who were bad at orchestra got put into the band. Yeah, I took German and Spanish for 7 years. Every year from 4th grade up, you go on a class camping trip. Alright, bye, Y1. Thanks for being here. Be back at some point? Alright, I don't know how much longer I'll be live for. Because I have a consultation soon. Like an hour. I think. It's either at 4 or 5, and I can't remember. Did you ever get banned on Twitch? No, I've never been banned on Twitch. My diamond's gone. Oh. It's above me. No, he's pushing Aqua. Okay, I'll go to a base then. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I'm a good rule follower. That's actually not the truth. The reason why I've never been banned on Twitch is I'm not big enough to, like... I'm not big enough and I haven't done anything close to, like, bad enough. I've probably done bannable things all the time. I can just pro behind him. Oh, my pro hit the ceiling! Whatever, I threw. Bro, heal pull's so good. Heal pull's so good. Heal pull's so good. I should've just killed him and then broke the bed. Like, I was trying to do too much. No, like, literally that's always how I lose, is I just try to do too much. Sorry, Soda. What other good stream ideas is there, Sweaty? I need to be constantly adapting and changing. I know you don't know off the top of your head. I'm just saying, like, this is one of your new tasks, is just think of ideas of things. Because I always do this, and I can never come up with ideas, but sometimes ideas pop into my head, so if I have someone else's mind doing it, maybe then we can spawn in 2 ideas a month instead of 1. Yeah, but I'm not getting paid. You are getting paid. You're getting paid with the experience of your favorite streamers streaming. What do you mean, Eastwoody? When I make it, you'll get paid. It's an investment. That's fair. You don't fuck with bisexuals? Is that what it is? I'm drinking in my cup. It's a bottle of sangria. Why will you never love again? I don't know, because this is what the title is. Because everyone leaves? I think that'd be the real answer, though. If I were to never love anybody again, it'd be because everyone leaves. And that scarred me deeply. Are you saying that, like, he's made the fact that he's bisexual his entire personality? How do you make being bisexual your entire personality? Oh my god. I'm trying to make a head hitter, man. Can you... I'm trying to make a head hitter! Holy robot. Because, like, I understand, like, I understand when people say people make being gay their entire personality, which I think is, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a misconception, but, like, I get it. But, how do you make being bisexual your entire personality? Do guys not inherently make being straight their whole personality? Like, I'm hating on this for a second. Don't guys make being straight their entire personality? I think I saw him hiding. Look at my external ESP. I don't think so. I do think so. I think there's a lot of men who spend a lot of their time talking about their love for women. There's different ways to express your sexuality besides saying, I love women. Men's way of expressing their sexuality is way more in terms of spending hours on end objectifying women. Hi, Miku. I just, I understand, like, I don't know. I understand I understand, like, the not being, like, comfortable around someone expressing themselves. It's kind of like, that's how society makes us, like, but... Yeah, but, like, what does he do? Like, I'm not gonna judge you. I don't care. The guy's probably a freak. Or maybe he's a goat. I don't know yet. Who's objectifying women? No, I was just, starting a conversation about how the concept of, like, nice. The concept of fucking, I can't speak. Like, making your sexuality your whole personality is, like, a very common thing to do within male spaces. And that the fact it's, like, used as such, like, a dismisser of, like, other people is interesting. It's just socially acceptable for a man to talk about, like, his love for a woman, which he does through, again, objectifying them. Well, that's not really what it was. It was... It started from a conversation of, Eastwood saying something about his bisexual roommate, and I was like, how do you express, like, that you're bisexual? I think that's just called a creep? I don't really think so. I don't really think you understand how men, like, maybe you're aloof to it, but, like, how men exist within society, they spend a lot of their time talking about women. You just don't notice it because it's socially acceptable, which is why you point it out when, you know, someone who's gay talks about their likings for men. Like, it sticks out to you because it's not the norm. Also, it's also, like, pretty socially acceptable to be a creep as a guy. Yeah, but, like, Eastwood, you're being so cryptic, just come out and say it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with the guy? Like, it's, like, I'm not gonna, like, I don't fucking care about his sexuality. Like, just tell me what's fucking wrong with the guy. That's good. That's good. I can just tell you I've been around a lot of male spaces that do not share that same precedent on what they talk about. And a lot of their conversations stem back to, you know, or just, like, relate around women. There you go. Like, or stem, like... Which makes sense. You like talking about what you like. So what you're saying is he's just, like, annoying. Like, he's like a fine guy, but, like, I don't care about, like, the makeup. Posting yourself doing makeup is, like, chill. Like, I don't really care about that. He's expressing himself. But, like, I don't know. So, like, clearly, like, insecure in ways that you don't understand because you don't share these insecurities. Yeah, I mean, that just, like, seems like that just feels like, that guy's just, like, incredibly insecure about, like, his entire, like, sexuality, and, like... Which is fine. People are still exploring themselves. But I understand, it's not easy to be you're living with this person. Like, it's the difference between, like, interacting with somebody and living with somebody. Like, you don't want to live with, like, it's not easy to live with somebody who has insecurities that you don't understand. Hey, there's nothing wrong with posting your Spotify Wrapped. I would post mine if I wasn't, like, if I had anything interesting on it. People like showing what they listen to. Am I supposed to, like, judge him negatively based off the artists he listened to? Yes. Brano listens to Olivia Rodrigo. Vapes, that's a big no-no. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's okay to not want to live with somebody based off, like, these reasons. But, like, to say, like, he's too bisexual is kind of funny. I think it's just a bad way of wording it. Like, I can understand not wanting to live with, like, someone like this, though. Like, who just has, like, fundamental differences than me. How did my teammate not break it? Does he hate me? Like, I get it. If you're, like, against smoking, you wouldn't want to live with someone who smokes. Like, you know, if you're against vaping, you wouldn't want to live with someone who vapes. I mean, like... You don't, like, if you don't really understand being, like, insecure about your sexuality, you don't want to live with someone who's insecure about your sexuality. It just, I don't know. I understand not wanting to live with them. I just have to paint that point. Yeah, but just, like, saying as, like, he expresses his like, him being bisexual too much is a bad way to word it. That's all. I think you have very valid reasons for not wanting to live with them. Like, I wouldn't live with Winwise. Who from my chat would I live with? Who in chat can cook, clean, pay the bills, mow the lawn, drive? Who in chat can do all that? I can? Oh, I guess I'm living with IR. Yeah. And also, like, not speak to me. Like, leave me alone for the most part. Like, we can talk at, like, dinner or something. Wait, that was good. That was good. That was good. But think, I would do all of that to get it to have a chance to live with me. No, I wouldn't. I'm not worth all that. Actually, I am worth all of that. But, like, if I lived with somebody, I'd want it to be someone I cared about. And someone you care about, you don't treat that way. That's the way to think about it. No, like I had to think about, like, what's the proper mindset to have in that situation? Because I don't think thinking that you deserve all that or are worth all that is wrong. But I think what the wrong way of thinking is that, like, if you care about somebody, they shouldn't do it all for you. Because you shouldn't want the person you care about to do it all for you. Because you want to make the person you care about's life easier. The same way that they want to make your life easier. I just, like, I say things, then I'm like, do I agree with what I say? So then I have to think about it. Why wins? My brain never shuts off. Like, I'm always thinking. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Mutually beneficial, mutual amount of effort, yeah. Understanding relationship dynamics and stuff like that was, like, the beginning of my analytical thinking, so... I can never leave my roots. Bruno, what happened to the rig? Why do I keep choking every time I eat a peanut? You need a second job? Allergic? But I'm coughing like... I'm like choking on the peanut. Choking on the nut. What? He do just be yapping. I am choking on the nut. That's cute. That's nice. Yeah, it was, yeah. Wait, so E-Sweaty, how is your streamer not too gay for you? How's that guy, like, too bisexual, but I'm not, like... Maybe I need to start being more bisexual. Yeah, I know. It's not really like him being bisexual. It's like just him as a person. That's why you just make yourself sound bad when you say it's because he's bisexual. Because it's not really that. We are all putting bisexuals down. Do we hate bisexuals? God, I don't know. I don't know if I'm truly attracted to men. No, you're not. That's exactly the point. We're not living together. So you're saying you wouldn't want to live with me for 8 months, E-Sweaty? So you hate me? E-Sweaty, we could take the people mover every day. You're saying you don't want to live with me? The person mover. No, it's the people mover. Who's Mark V? Oh my god, he's just so many diamonds. No, my team doesn't split its wraps. Should have no blocks. Brando, you know there's a chance we replay Bedwars CS? Yeah, the finals. When would that be? Weekends? Oh, another weekend. And then Snuggles would be playing for Korkla. Yeah. But that's because Korkla's gone. The day before... Brano, the reason why I added you to the group chat was because we had a 2-hour-long argument about how Korkla should sub out for Snuggles, and Korkla wouldn't do it. And Phoebe really was pushing for it. And I was just like, I wasn't really pushing for it because I never thought it would happen, but I was insinuating it. On public transportation, I don't really know. It's probably like a 4 at the highest. I don't know, there's like no public transportation in Michigan. There's a bus in the city. But I live in the suburbs. There's no public transportation to get to the city from, like, the suburbs. If your system's a 4 or 5, then it's like a 2 here. Like, yeah, there's probably, like, a bus stop somewhere close to my house, but, like... But, like, I mean, like, downtown Detroit has nothing. I don't know. I don't like traversing Chicago, I'll tell you that. But they have a train. But I also think, like, everyone's been, like, fear-mongered about, like, public transportation in America for some reason. So, like, everyone's, like, fearful to take it. Because all poor people are criminals, you know? So if you need to use public transportation in the first place, you're probably a criminal, right? Yeah, exactly. And it wouldn't be, Brano, but, like, that's how they, like, that's how, like, public transportation's, like, perceived. It's like, you know, it's dangerous. Ah! Because it's also, like, it's a money save, isn't it? I don't know how, like, the bus works. But I'd be guessing it's a money save over gas. There's an invis on me. What? I swear there's, like, an invis on me. Like, where is I getting hit from? Was that just the hit he got? Oh, maybe the blue hit me. Oh yeah, I'm just doing hand cam, Tom. Because I got my nails done. I said building so much. The cam is blurry. It's pretty bad. It's because my second monitor's curved. Socialism? Yes. My chat is way too woke. I need a more right-wing chat. Yeah, I'll put the MAGA flag back up. No, my chat's too woke. Like, if you want to be rich, like, you gotta be right-wing. All the conservatives are rich. Like, you guys know I'm only, like, I only lean left until I'm rich, right? Like, once I'm rich, I'm like, I'm gonna start believing in capitalism. Like, this is all just a grift, right? Capitalism just only doesn't work because I'm poor. Thank God I never have to worry about, like, blowing up on Twitch. Like, God, if I just, like, randomly, like, was making a bunch of money from Twitch, I would have, like, the biggest moral dilemmas ever. Yeah, things will fall out.
What?
But then I just start believing in capitalism and just ignoring all the problems in the world, probably, right? Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it, just spend my money on me. Is this guy even lagging? Bro, heal pool is so broken! But rich people are so smart. That's why they're rich, right? Because you have to be smart to be rich. Is this guy hacking? Can't tell. Actually, I'm way too minimalistic. Like, I think about that, but, like, if I ever got a bunch of money, like, I'd be able to not hoard it all. Because, like, I'm way too minimalistic. See, like, Brandon, that's the thing, like, stuff like that I wouldn't want to do. Yeah, Brandon, I think this, like, that the second one is something that I would do my best to do. But then, Breno, I'd still struggle with, like, is just worrying about the people around me enough? Yeah, Breno, you don't have moral dilemmas about, like, stuff like that. I think about the fact that nothing I say really matters, because I'm not out doing anything to change the things I'm talking about. Well, yeah, that's subjective. I mean, like... Hey, Suir. What is that, Breno? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to find out what that is today.
What?
I don't think I win these. I don't want to end on a loss. I don't know what time my appointment is at. Hey, I'm just busy taking care of Badlion tickets. Why are you taking care of Badlion tickets? What's going on with Badlion? Can you not take Badlion tickets? Can you tell Badlion to, like, love me? I want Badlion to love me. I'm a client moderator at Badlion and chat moderator for Lunar. Wow. If you had been here, if you had been in my stream for any longer and I knew you better, I'd tell you to get a job. But since I don't know you that well, I'll hold my joking judgment to myself. See, I've indoctrinated my chat into spreading capitalist propaganda. Oh, hole in one. I said that's subjective, but I think, like, multi-millionaire. Like, it like depends, like, if I'm making millions a year and it has no sign of slowing down, you know? There's a difference between waking up with a bunch of money and, like, having a job that pays well. Like, I don't know. Yeah, but you'd still try to support them, Brenna. The first thing I would do if I was a multimillionaire is finally buy a cafe sub. Speaking of cafe subs, Brenna, my nitro runs out soon. So I'll let you know. You still got plugs, Brenna? You still got connects? Alright, good. In September. Odds I fail my invis? Probably like 30. They're gonna see me pot. Why are they pinging you? Do they not know you're enjoying the greatest streamer on the planet of... What planet am I from? Oh my, holy moly. You're muted, Flake. Flake, your aura is too much for me to handle. Oh, that is not where I placed that. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I'll just water them. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Odds were very high. Because I trolled. Actually, no, the server trolled me. Blame the server. This guy wants to play with me, I think. Little does he know, regardless of the outcome of this game, I'm getting off after. Because I have to go. I'm a sprained ankle, boy. I ain't nothing to play with. Am I like a sprained ankle? Would you guys play with me? Me too, I have to shower? You can just not shower. I haven't showered in years. I showered this morning. Who had the best verse on Forever? Let me listen right now and I'll get back to you. I haven't, like, listened with that thought in mind. Who's on this song again? Oh, you're around back then, Sui, or... Holy goat. No, playing games just means, like, don't fuck around. Like, you don't fuck around with me, you know? How the fuck did I miss the pulling tail part in iError's message? Holy shit. I was focusing for half a second. Hi, chat. Sue, you were around back then? Because, like, I didn't like going by, like, when I came back, I didn't really, like, I didn't care about going by Goose that much, and I wanted to go by my, like, just my real name. Bro, people used to always come into my chat and ask me to honk. Yo, what's up, Jedi? And then I went with sleeping because, like, I'm like an insomniac, so I thought it was funny because, like, I never sleep. Keep Pro-Door base. Bro, just break the bed, you freak. Yeah. Oh, who saved my life? Who saved my life? Oh! Oh my god! So yeah, because Reese is my IRL name, so I just want to go by my name. Gosh, how much do you know about me? Can I guys have an iron sword? Oh. Those issues still here? I mean, I don't think I have the same issues I had back when I was Goose MC. I just have different issues now. Life just continues to have issues, because that's how life works. Of course. It's okay, I'm like the happiest now than I've ever been. I see the joy in life. Do I see the joy in life? Nah. Wait, so you got a job? So you can drop some subs? What's your job? Why do you enjoy the staffing? Why do you staff? Why do you feel the need to staff? That's an interesting. Ah! Bro, I'm gonna be so rich on gold after killing this guy. Ready? At least 20 gold in the gen. I stopped listening for who had the best verse. I'll have to get back to you on another day. Bro, I don't know. All the verses are good. Oh. Can you stop looking at my toes, Flake? Okay, you're right, that 18. But like I had 20 gold, you know, like wait. You hosted 500 UHCs. Hi Goofy Lad, thank you for the bits. Jedi, how do you feel to be a Florple? Are you honored? Oh, I did become emo. I didn't see the message, sorry. Like, too much going on in my brain. I am going emo. I dyed my hair dark, my nails are black. What's the next step? Tattoos? I've thought about it, but like I don't know what I would get. Also, I'd want to get piercing before I got tattoos. Why do you not want me to get tattoos? Cross on your hand? Interesting. I asked my cousin, like, my cousin was talking to my other cousin. She was like, we should get matching tattoos. And then I said, why am I not included? And then included him. And then my cousin went, you get something fucking stupid. Because your tattoo? My goat is muted. What did my goat say? Brandon, why are you anti-tattoo? Oh, you are? My family is. Maybe that's part of the intrigue. I think it's more like if I thought of something, like, I'd get it. Like, I used to, like, have, like, more be like... Brent, I used to more be like, I would never get one. But now it's like, if something interesting crossed my mind, I'd do it. You're right, I could detransition from the tattoo. Okay, it's F4, so I have to go. I don't know. It's not. It's the X2WME, but I have to go. If you're not, join my Discord, send to my YouTube. I'll be live again tomorrow, but yeah. I don't know if I'll be live at 1 tomorrow, because I don't know if I'm going to therapy on Tuesday or Thursday, but yeah.